May I invite everyone to relax as we prepare for our centering meditation. Please allow your minds to be quiet and be still for the next few minutes. And let's all take a nice deep breath, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. And as you breathe out, you may gently close or lower your eyes and allowing the breath to return to its natural rhythm. Let this stillness be the source of all your action, all your wisdom, power, and compassion. Drop quietly into the silence and listen, and into we see. Here lies the seed of your becoming. Contemplating into the inner stillness of our own soul's connection with the source, we become a constant listening, the intricate wonder of who we actually are, in all its vibratory simplicity, is revealed. Yes, we can have flaws, be anxious, even be angry, but we do not forget that our life is the greatest enterprise in the universe. You are appreciated, admired, and loved by so many. Remember that being happy is not having a sky without a storm, a road without accidents, a job without effort, a relationship without disappointments. It is walking through deserts, but being able to find an oasis deep in the soul. It is thanking your true source every morning for the wonders of life. It's kissing your children, cuddling your parents, having poetic moments with your friends, even when you do not agree with them. Happiness is letting the creature that lives in each one of us live free, joyful, simple. It's seeing life becoming a garden of opportunities for happiness, that in spring it may be a lover of joy, and in winter a lover of wisdom. It is discovering to use your obstacles to open the windows of intelligence. When a storm is raging and the waves are tumultuous, it is wise to dive deep down to where the water is calm. If we remain on the surface, we will be tossed and turned. But if, like the whale, we retreat to the quiet depths of our own being, our true home, we will find rest and peace there. Once refreshed, we can resurface. This is the value of meditation. We can weather any storm with greater ease if we allow ourselves to retreat when necessary to the still vast depths within. So never give up. Above all, never give up on love and the people that love you. Never give up on being happy, because life is an incredible spectacle. I would like to invite everyone to slowly come back into the room. Let's all take another deep breath in and slowly breathing out and letting it all go now. Namaste.
Namaste. So beautiful. Good morning, everybody. Aldo, you are so powerful. And when you said stillness, I was like, what? In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is peace. There is peace. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is peace. Oh, peace. In the stillness of this moment, there is love. There is love. In the stillness of this moment, there is love. There is love. And I rest and trust and breathe and know that in the stillness of this moment there is love. There is peace. There is love. There is peace. You are the face of God. I hold you in my heart. You are a part of me. You are the face of God. You are the face of God. Yes. I hold you in my heart always. You are my family. You are the face of God. You are my family. You are the face of God.
Good morning, everyone. As I look out here, I see that each and every one of you are indeed the face of God. And so we allow ourselves in this moment to find once again that comfortable space where we are sitting, wherever we are, under this roof out there in the greater world. We allow our body to soften and to be receptive. We allow that inner space within to receive that which is the outer. We receive. And I know that as God is, I am, knowing that this grand intelligence, this cause of all of life, is here right now within. For as God is, I am. And I speak my word in this moment to know and affirm that this is indeed the season of love. This is the time where we take a moment to look at that representation of love, Jesus the Christ. And we allow that consciousness, which is that of good and love and peace. We allow it to come within again, knowing it is always there, that while Jesus the Christ was indeed the master, the great example, what he wasn't was the exception. For I know within each and every one of us that consciousness, the Christ consciousness, is within each and every one of us. And that is perhaps the greatest gift that this was offered. We allow that consciousness to permeate our thinking, not only during this holiday season that some call Christmas, but we take it out into the world each and every day, knowing that it is our gift to share. For there may be that one out there who needs that look of love, that special hug, that sweet smile that is your gift to offer. I know it is good. I know it is very good. And I am so eternally grateful knowing that the gift of God is what brought this idea, this representation to us all those thousands of years ago. And we let it be. I am so grateful knowing that in this building right now is love. I know that what's underneath this roof and held deep within each one of us is peace and harmony. And that grander idea of the Spirit within. I am so grateful knowing this. I am so grateful knowing that Patty and Dave and Caden and all of the beautiful volunteers that come to piece together this day, at this time, in this moment. I can't speak how grateful I am without being filled to overflowing of my love and appreciation for our beloved ministers, the Reverends Stacy Hilton, Cheryl Bell, and Wanda Haynes. Giving so much to each of us is their gift to us, and it is unselfish, and it is perfect. And I implore each one of us to open ourselves up to that gift so that we too can take it out into the world and share. I am so grateful. I am grateful knowing that as we invoke this idea of good, knowing it is God, it is perfect. We let it be, we let it go, and together we say, and so it is, now and forevermore. Amen.
Wow. Reverend Franny and Reverend Aldo have done a heck of a job this morning. Is that what you guys are going for? Because you should, if you know. Right? You want to be ministers. This is crazy. You're right. Such beauty, such love in this room. I'm so grateful. I feel the same way as you do, Franny. Let's sing about it. I am blessed. Come on, sing with me. I am blessed. Yes. Every day of my life, I am blessed, 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 blessed. When I wake up in the morning, lay my head to rest. I am blessed. I am blessed.
God bless America and the rest of the world. And just turn to a neighbor and say good morning.
I'm hitting it on the side going, don't you dare. Woo! I am blessed. I am blessed. Oh, every day I am blessed. Woo! Wake up in the morning. Lay my head to rest. I am blessed. I get to start up there. I am blessed. Oh, I am blessed. I am blessed. I feel so blessed. I am blessed. Yes, you are blessed. I am blessed.
I keep hitting the wrong button.
I am blessed. That's what he said. Ooh, I feel so blessed.
All right, I'm Reverend Cheryl Bell, co-senior minister here with my sister, Reverend Stacy Hilton. Welcome. Who is here for the first time? I know. Dale, I already talked to you. Welcome. And you, sir? Tom, how'd you hear about us?
Long time ago.
Long time ago? Well, welcome back. Dale heard about us. He was online, messing around on Google.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Google.
Thank you, Google. Hi. Dale, raise your hand. The ushers have a gift for you. All right. Thank you all for being here. Today is a special day. They all are special, believe it or not. We have a lot going on, and I'm so glad that you all came to celebrate with us. And I always like to tell people, no matter where they are on their spiritual path, they'll always be welcomed here. So you're always welcome online and in person. Well, for right now. I'm just kidding. Thank you.
Uh-oh. What you mean by that? But that's all right.
Because we're going to give Yvonne a day off.
Oh, that's right. Yvonne, no, we love you. Unfortunately, you do not get a day off. Hey, you guys, one of my favorite singers is here. I think you've seen her. I am not going to go into her entire resume because it would take too long. But she is of international love and respect. She has traveled the world, and I'm quite jealous of you. But you're an incredible singer, and please sing for us. Give us some inspiration. Miss Karen Jones.
International respect.
It's been a while. So good to see so many faces that are always more and more beautiful. That's good, right? Schmoozing a little bit. I have been I've had the pleasure of guiding the sound bath meditation during the Heart of Peace meditation every night with Helga. I loved your speech today. That was just so beautiful. And I just feel so blessed. I am blessed to be a part of this community. So I want to thank you for allowing me to join with you. It's such a beautiful world, this world here, the space that's created, the energy, the vibe. And I am so happy to contribute what I can, my gifts. You know, we all have gifts, and I think that the real sin is not sharing them. So I'm here to share. And this song is just such a beautiful song about this space, this place, this tree, that tree, the sky, life. So such a beautiful, beautiful place we live in. Do we honor it every day? It's really, really important to honor this place, this space, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful planet. I think I'm ready to sing. Sometimes it goes beyond words, right? You gotta get out of
That's
your
right. No,
words
it's right.
and just let the music do
You're
it.
perfect.
Okay. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of a rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of all the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? But what they're really saying is, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They're gonna learn so much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I hear this musician play and I think about the breeze, the trees, the mountains. I think about my friends, I think about my family. I think about the warmth of people and their kindness. I think about how much we're connected to this beautiful planet and how much more we need to love this planet. We are truly blessed. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of all the pretty people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? But you know what they're really, really saying is, I love you. I hear babies cry, and I watch them grow. They're gonna learn so much more than I've ever known. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, yes, I think to myself,
Yes.
what a wonderful world. Yes, I know it's a wonderful world.
Only with you in it.
Armstrong, he had to come in on somebody. What a blessing indeed. Thank you so much.
That's our girl. Yes, it is. Our girl.
Someone need these?
No.
Not today.
So beautiful.
I just don't want to break them. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you having fun yet?
Yeah.
The global theme for Centers of Spiritual Living is living everyday wonder. Everyday wonder. And the affirmation I'd like you to repeat after me. I see, spirit, in everyone I meet. Keep repeating that, because so many of us had learned to see difference and think that somehow we're excluded from that. And I don't think that's the message. Does anybody agree with me?
Yeah.
A richer, greater experience of life awaits us when we train, and in some cases retrain, ourselves to see the big picture. We have a greater experience of humanity, starting with our own humanity. As we learn and agree to stop the us versus them thinking, the have versus the have-nots, and any other thing that's being used to try to separate the wholeness, the oneness that is spirit in full expression, just like we're seeing this morning. When we do, we can enjoy a greater love and a fuller life. Is anybody interested in a greater love or a fuller life?
Yes, ma'am.
I am. Okay. Because that's what we're serving up here. Is that right? We can't really say enough about all that goes in to encourage that to happen from our Reverend's vision, from the Center for Spiritual Living's vision of a world that works for whom? All. Remember that. Because you might be in a place where it doesn't look like it's working. And I'm not saying get a microphone and shout it out, but inwardly, that might be a time that we can choose to remember to remember. There was an African proverb, and it said, we can go faster alone. Faster alone. But further together. But further together. I think there's a reason why the Creator didn't only make one person for the whole earth. We were designed to be in community, in family, together, in all its many forms and fashions. It's all about love. So together we can cover more territory at greater depth, but more effectiveness, a greater joy, a peace, a love, and happiness can come to us through our relationships. And you might say, oh, Reverend Wanda, you don't know all the trouble I've seen, all the trouble I've had with relationships. And no one ever says, Reverend Wanda, you should see all the trouble I caused in relationships. I guess that'd be the place where they have confession. But here, we're looking at community. When we play our lives out at a larger scale, consciously, subconsciously, with family and love, we, guess what? Get the gift that we are giving. We share in those results. A sense of belonging, a sense of the world peace, harmony, and enfranchisement, and justice, which is one of my favorites. I'll tell you a little bit more of that in a few minutes. But the Center for Spiritual Living says we want a world that works for who? Can you say it a little louder? Oh. So I'm to everyone. Everyone. Is that possible?
Yes.
Is that happy? Everything's possible. First, we have to conceive it mentally and spiritually, and then we release that thought in the mind, the one mind that is spirit, a world that works for all. And I was thinking of the beloved community. Now, this phrase is timeless. It's not new. It may or may not be new to us, but it's not new. There was a theologian, philosopher, named Joshua Royce in 1855 to 1916. And he talked about the beloved community. Some people think the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King made that up. He didn't, but he did popularize it. And for many of us, that might have been the first time we heard it. The invitation today is please don't let it be the last time. On our term. MLK, Martin Luther King Jr., was born January 15, 1929. He made his transition 1968. So this idea was a belief that racism, bigotry, prejudices will one day be replaced, retired. I said retired, he didn't say retired. But done away with, over. By what? What would it be replaced by? God, which is here all the time. It was back there in the first century as well. But sometime on a human level, it takes us a while, doesn't it? To see the result of what we've built up until now, and perhaps stay the course or take it another direction. Take an off-ramp, I would say, to some of that stuff. But the idea is that all-inclusive spirit, this is where this idea of the sisterhood, the brotherhood of man, and that poverty, hunger, homelessness will not be tolerated. That's how strong it is written to this point. Why won't it be tolerated? Some people are tolerating it right now. Because decency will not allow it. Decency, human decency would not allow that. So this idea of the beloved community, how many had heard of it before? Okay, so I guess it's not a household word yet. Concept is not new. It's nestled in the scriptures. It was modeled in the life of the first century prophet. The first century, I can't even imagine that. First century prophet from Nazareth. And the king, don't ask me which king, I did enough research to find this stuff out. I do not know the king's name. But he wants me to speak to you this morning. The king was influenced by this idea of the beloved community. He was interested in Jesus of Nazareth. And the theologian Harvey Cox that brought this into view for him. The king's point of view was that the beloved community was not merely a concept to be debated, but a destination to be arrived at in the future, to be pursued, and reality to be obtained. Well, some of us might still be, didn't know this, but some of us might still be waiting for this beloved community. Affirming one's belief about God must put into practice. Not just a philosophy, some lovely words, although I do like them, but the practice. Religious science, a lot of times we say, practice the presence. Practice the practicing. See, the practice goes on. Why? To cure, to heal the ills of society that are anything unlike the beloved community that was envisioned. God is active in preparing followers for the afterlife. A lot of religions are talking about that, aren't they? Nothing's wrong with preparing for the afterlife, but how about today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year? How about the life that we're wanting to live now? And the thing that was interesting, one of the things that was interesting, is the king said, this idea is that God cares about people now. Not just wait until you suffer and die and then go to heaven. That was not that message. And some were raised with that message, but that's not this message. You can keep it, because I don't really want it. The beloved community had 4 central characteristics. The first one was justice. And you may have heard the saying, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The fact that it exists. Because remember, we're mental and spiritual beings connected to each other. So we're all affected, in other words. And what I'm hoping, we're not infected. That we have a cure, and the cure is us. Beloved community. The first one was justice. The second was freedom of oppression and violence. And they actually keep the perpetrator held back. Did you know that? See, you can't really do damage to somebody else without doing it to yourself. It's not them or those people, etc. It's us. Each one of us gets to decide. Gets to decide. The other point was freedom. And they come with this idea, these characteristics, that we have a moral responsibility to each other. And this phrase, I'm my sister's keeper, I'm my brother's brother. And in a real sense, it's true. Equality, self-worth, inherent dignity. These are characteristics of that beloved community. The beloved community. From a global perspective of community in which humans cooperate, this was a vision. Humans cooperate and share. These words might seem revolutionary to some, but they cooperate and share in the earth's abundance so that all people thrive. That's the vision. That's the message of the beloved community. So in the beloved community, there really wouldn't be any chopping down in the rainforest. No, wouldn't be doing that, because we all share in the air that we breathe, in the water that we drink. There was Helen Keller. You remember Helen Keller, anybody? 1880 to 1968. She was born in Alabama. She was the first blind, deaf person that we know in recorded history to earn a Bachelor's of Arts college degree. I know we want to clap for her. She doesn't know it, but we do. The story of my life in my darkness was a published book that Helen Keller did. I'm inspired. I'm inspired. She founded the American Civil Liberties Union. She was an activist for so-called disability rights. This is what she said. I am only one, but still I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. I will not refuse to do the something I can do. She also said, I wish she had said it to me, but that'd be more exciting, but this is from his turn. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Many of us would agree. Many of us would agree. So we think in Central for Spiritual Living, the global vision. We envision a world in which we live and grow as one global family. Because we really are, whether we call it that or know it or not. We're from the same earth. We don't have anybody that says, I'm from the moon, what are you talking about, earth? We don't have that conversation. Right? Because that's not really, now you guys write a book, sell it, make a movie about that, tithe to the church. We'll be happy for you, right?
Yeah, right.
One global family that respects and honors our interconnectedness. So what is Reverend Wanda talking about? Didn't she see blah, 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 and channel blah, 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 news? No, I didn't. Because I'm more interested, not because I don't know about it or heard about it, but I don't believe in perpetuating this anymore. Interconnectedness of all life, a world where this kinship with all life prospers and connects. The guidance of spiritual wisdom and experience. In this world, view the beloved community and our vision, our own vision for the Centers for Spiritual Living global vision. In this world, every person has enough food. Every person has enough a home. How can we be on planet Earth and we don't have enough for the occupants? See, if we really think, we agree with a lot of things, or we believe a lot of things, or we accept a lot of things that people are saying because they've always said it. And I'm saying, up until now. Up until now. Because that's how things change. Helen Keller, someone said, I'm not looking for someone that's blind or deaf to write a book for me. He said, don't worry, God sent me. See? So God sent you. What are you to do? So the sense of belonging, a world of peace, harmony, enfranchisement, and justice. That is the organizational design model from Centers for Spiritual Living. Not only our division here in Las Vegas, but worldwide. It looks more like the beloved community. So I want to close with asking you this thing. Could it be that we are the ones we've been waiting for?
I love that. Yes. Yes, we are.
I believe it.
Yes.
God, when she talks, she makes sense, you know? Yes, we're the ones. It starts with us. I'm not here to talk. I just wanted to reiterate that. Thank you, Rev. That's incredible. You're incredible. I just wanted to remind you that this Wednesday is our next Heart of Peace, right? This Wednesday. And it's going to feature this stunning, beautiful, lovely human. It's going to feature both of us. You stunning human. So please come. It's going to be incredible. Aldo always does an incredible job, and so does this beautiful woman, Karen Jones.
So please come, we're gonna have a great time Wednesday. Karen Jones.
Thank you, Patty.
Thank you.
Beloved community. Beloved community. Oh my goodness gracious. Prayer is so important to the beloved community, because when you gather in prayer, and I want to say thank you to all of those who prayed for my cat recently who was not doing well, and your prayers literally shifted his little universe. And he did not have to have an operation. And I'm so grateful. Beloved community, your prayers are so powerful. I really know that our thoughts are prayers, so we really do need to keep an eye on those crazy thoughts sometimes, and just remember to acknowledge this beloved community and how important it is to cooperate and share. Cooperate and share this planet. I think I'm just going to throw this out there. I know I'm going to sing, I promise. I just want to say that one of the first rules that should be in every community throughout this entire planet is, how will this affect the planet? Whatever law, whatever rule, is it going to affect the planet? How will it affect the planet? Because the planet is us. We are the one with this planet. And if we don't love this planet, if we don't become the stewards that we were designed to be, then we're not going to make it. So, beloved community, thank you so much for this beautiful message, this beautiful sermon, Reverend Wanda. You really touched my heart. I say a little prayer for our planet and for every single one of you here this evening, and those in that little camera there. Here we go. Every day, every day, every day. The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. While combing my hair now, and wondering what dress to wear now, I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. How I love you together, together. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only bring heartache to me. I run for the bus speed while riding and think of us, dear. I say a little prayer for you. At work I just take time, and all through my coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you together and ever. We never will part. How I love you together, together. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only bring heartache to me. You remember those things, right? How's everybody feeling? Are you feeling the love? So much love here for you. Forever and ever, we never will part, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. How I love you together, together. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only bring heartache to me. me to answer my prayer. I'm in love with you. Come on and say the prayer. Say the prayer. Say the prayer. Oh, I say a little prayer for. Say a little prayer for you and you and you. Say a little prayer for. Say a little prayer for you. Say a little prayer. Say a little prayer. Say a little prayer. Call it little. It ain't little.
No, it ain't.
Say a little prayer. Say a little prayer. Say a prayer. Thank you so much. Beloved community, God bless you. Thank you.
You are our beloved community.
Let me get a hug.
Okay.
Bravo.
That was incredible. Right?
Thank you, Karen Jones. I would like to ask our ushers to please come forward as this is our time of giving and receiving and remembering that this community is here because of your love and your gifts, your talents, and your dollars. And I appreciate you so much. If you would take your gift in your hand and just say our affirmation with us that's on the screen. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And what I know is that it's all good because it's all God. I know that each and every person here and each and every gift given is returned to the giver 100-fold. I'm so grateful to know that that's how it works. I'm so grateful to know that each and every person that participates in this idea and in this community is the beloved. And I'm just so grateful for each and every gift and each and every tithe. And so it is.
So it is. We're going to sing about how grateful we are. We're going to believe it, yes. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. Serves my highest good, it will be mine. So grateful for that. All right, let's sing it again. I do believe that I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind, yeah, and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, it is mine. Anything I want, it is mine. Perfect health, it is mine. Joy and peace, it is mine. Love, 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 it is mine. Yeah, if it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Claim that, and I'm grateful for that.
That's right. She's claiming it.
I'm claiming it.
All right. Okay, well, our announcements today are that right after service, we have Julius, our wonderful Julius, is taking Christmas pictures. For anyone that wants a picture, they're just $20, and he gives you a CD, and you get all these pictures to go with it. I mean, it is the deal of the day. honestly.
$20?
$20, all of that. So please see Julius, and there won't be pictures from after service today. As we talked about earlier, our Heart of Peace meditation is this Wednesday at 6 p.m. And I'm telling you, if you, no, 5:30, take that back, 5:30 p.m., 5:30,
Yep.
earlier. Be sure you get here at 5:30, not 6, 5:30. This is gonna be wonderful. Patty and Karen singing and doing the bowls, and Aldo facilitating. It's gonna be over the top, over the top. And he even he plans a feast after, so I mean, it's just amazing. So please, if
So much
you
fun.
can make it, I would certainly suggest being here. Okay. And then the week after, Franny and I are going to be doing our midweek uplift, our inspirational uplift on Zoom at 6 p.m. for 45 minutes, from 6 to 6:45. And it's always such a great thing. Lauren Ballardini, the practitioner, has started this, and everybody that's on there just can't say enough about how beautiful it is. So please join with us the following Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Zoom. We have Reverend Stacy is going to be doing her conscious creation again this year. She's done this every year as far as I can remember, and it is so wonderful. You got 2 chances to do this. They're workshops. The one is Tuesday in person right here at 10:30 a.m. on December 29th. Thursday. It says Tuesday, but it means Thursday.
Is it Thursday?
It says Tuesday, I don't know, it's saying Tuesday here. Well, whatever it is, it's a 29. It must be Thursday, right? Right. All right, Thursday. Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Or you can also join, if you can't be here in person, you can also come on Wednesday on Zoom at 4 p.m. on January 4th. And what's so wonderful about this is because you get to create a vision for the year, and it really does work. Every year you have a different vision, and it works differently for you each year. So I encourage everybody, and it's just an investment of $25 for this, so it's very, very reasonable. By the way, we need to have our membership renewal. If you haven't done that yet, please renew your membership so that you can vote for whatever we have that we need to vote for. And you can also belong to any other church and still be a member of our church, so it doesn't, you have to give up anything. The Healing Words Book Club is reading Holidays on Ice by David Sedaris, and meeting at 4 p.m. on December 28th. That's just the last Wednesday of the month. And let's see here, what else do we have? Well, the only other thing I see here in all these pages is just after service, not only is the bookstore open with lots of goodies in the bookstore, but we have the pop-up again this week, which I didn't think we were going to do, and
Thank
we
you
are.
for doing that. Thank you.
So yes, so we've got the pop-up with all these different items that you can buy for Christmas presents or for just for yourself.
For nearly nothing. I'm
For
sorry.
nearly nothing. I mean, they've just drastically reduced, lower than 50% off.
It's
So,
true.
so check out every little thing out there, because you'll find something that's just right for you.
Sorry, take all my money.
Well, it's going to a good place.
Oh,
Patty.
good.
So, okay, so I think just follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and also watch us on YouTube, and have a fabulous rest of the day.
Thank you, Kitty. That's awesome.
I'd like to add a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
My gig, right? We have a gig, John Jones and I. Thank you for reminding me to announce that too, Reverend Stacy. John Jones and I are going to be entertaining you on Friday, December 23rd. I know it's crazy, December 23rd, right? But don't you want to come and just chill with us? Okay, so please, it's at the Sterling Club from 8:30 to 11:30. It's very late. Yeah, it's very late, but you know what? You won't even know it. We're going to have so much fun.
We'll take a nap.
Thank you. Please take a nap.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Awesome. I would like to ask our first-time visitors to please sign our guest book in the grand hallway. I would like to ask our Ministry of Prayer team to please come forward. These are our practitioners and practitioners in training they're here to pray with you, and ministers. Well, we're always practitioners. Pray with you, for you. We also have a prayer box called God's Pocket, and one in the grand hallway as well. And I'll tell you a secret, and it's not really a secret. We all know this. Maybe you don't. But every prayer that you give to them, they're praying for themselves as well. So you're assisting them in their life and creating the life of their dreams as well. So bring them your prayers, because the prayers for them as well. I promise you. And I would like to ask our wonderful Reverend Wanda if she would give us a closing prayer.
I was actually doing it silently, but now I'll do it out loud. So in this moment, you're invited to focus on your own heart, your own inner world of thought. As I speak these words, of love, life, prosperity of every nature. I'm recognizing that there is only one power, one present, one universal spirit that I like to call God. And I know some call him Big Daddy and some call him Grandpa. It's not in the name because we're working with consciousness. In spirit and in truth. Recognizing that this one power, this one presence is the thing itself. And as we unify with it, the perception of it, the understanding, the love, the prosperity, the wealth, the health, grow to where they were divinely ordained to be in the first place. And so from this place of unity, deep realization, there is appreciation for life, for love, for this center, for everyone in harmony with this word that has agreed to a higher possibility for our own lives. So I am claiming the beloved community is just not a point in history, but a reality in our mission, in our life, in our celebrations right here and right now. So I release this word into the law of life, knowing that truth has been revealed and the highest and best is being realized in new and wonderful ways. So let's say, and so it is.
And so it is.
Thank you, Rev.
Our peace song. Please stand and sing our peace song.
Oh, yes.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, loved ones all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me.
Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
I know this in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I feel it in my body.
I feel it in my body.
And so it is.
And so it
Make it
is.
great.
Can't wait to see you Wednesday nights.
It must increase in what I'm about to say. You can take it a little bit now. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. Hot air balloon that can go to space. With the air like I don't care if everybody wears it.
Street for Unity service. It's wonderful.